Namaste, hello and welcome to the Planetary Energetics Update for November. And although we say November, often it is just expanding out through and beyond that month, as you're probably very much aware of that. I'm also aware that there are many light workers that tune in to listen to these updates, and I urge you to remind yourself that we are all part of this galactic family and that my team have encouraged me to share this with you. Because it isn't just a few, there are many millions all around the globe that are now tuning in to create a better energy for this world that we live in, this beautiful planet of Mother Gaia. So take that to heart, let that inspire you and strengthen you to keep you on a more even keel as much as is possible through these very kind of tumultuous times, and particularly of late where there has been much in the news that I don't watch, but that obviously I hear about it. You can't avoid it, but by accepting that, by maintaining the love in our hearts and remaining heart-centered, we can all help move in to a better way of living, move into a more peaceful and joyous way of living by holding that space within ourselves, by reminding us that we are spirit having a human experience, and the more we draw on that energy of our higher selves, the more we can radiate that out into the world and bring about this unity that so many now are a part of. So I'd also like to ask you that if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. There is more than just the energetic updates. There are lots of guided meditations and channeled teachings to assist us all through these times. So if you would please subscribe, even hit the notification button and share with friends that you know will resonate and may benefit from these updates and the meditations and teachings that we share together. So sit back, relax and enjoy. I'm going to call in the Federation of Light to share with you their wisdom and their love and their energies to assist us through this time of great transformation. Greetings, dear friends. We are very blessed and feel very privileged to be sharing these thoughts and these energies from us to you, our brothers and sisters. We are very aware on your planet at this time that there has been rather a lot of what you may call disruption through war and through events that have disheartened many of you that are so sensitive to observing what is taking place. And we understand that from a very deep level, for it is not your true nature to want to see these kinds of acts, if you like, that are taking place, that are causing so much suffering. But we want to reassure you at this time, for the more you can be in alignment with your higher energies that will bring you that connection to the divine energy, to those higher levels of consciousness, even in small moments, that will allow you to experience the truth of your being. And these energies that are coming through and permeating through every one of you can assist you in finding that sense of truth and also that sense of understanding, dear ones, that this process that is taking place is taking you to higher ground. That these dimensions that you are moving towards are so, if you like, more entwined with that of your higher self. So the more you can immerse yourself in quiet, still times as these energies bring out a lot of things that need to be cleansed and cleared from the world, you will feel a greater sense of peace. Now, having said that, it isn't these energies that are causing these disruptions. Of course not, dear ones. But it is the free will that some have chosen to take that path in order to bring about what they desire, in order to bring about a control. But it is in now a very contained, if you like, area of your world. And so these energies will not remain for too much longer, because as the worst of these energies are manifesting in your world, so that power of the light is able to come and start to bring more illumination and more upliftment, as the rest of your light beings, the rest of you that are becoming awakened and that are awakened and that desire this world of greater peace, the more you are coming together in this capacity of your higher self to resonate and send out those higher energies, the more this will help remove the darkness from your planet. We'd like to remind you to not allow the fear and the separation to take hold, because this is what stops you in your tracks from expressing the truth of your being, that it limits, if you like, your light. And you know, dear ones, that once you are aware that something is limiting you, you can make that choice to go within, to connect to those higher energies, to these energies that are helping all and each and every one of you to attain that highest connection to the truth of your being, so you can all enjoy resonating and being a part of this great transformation that is taking place. Now, as you are aware that each one of you is a powerful, divine, multi-dimensional being, and you draw upon that light, that truth, and that power of your heart, where your soul and your higher self can bring manifest and empower you and remind you that each one of you plays an intricate part in bringing about these energies that are going to transcend so much of the darkness that has been moving about in your world. So as it's almost like the darkness has had a last call to try and pull out all the stops to gain control, but we assure you, dear ones, the light is always, always moving into a greater expansion and a greater success. Because as you move towards that light within yourself, think of the many millions that are also taking that time out to be the light that they are, to be the luminous beings that you came here to be part of that change. So we say, dear ones, at this time, acknowledge and listen to your feelings. And then ask yourself, how would love respond to the things that you're seeing that do not align with your higher self? Bring that love in. Allow that love to expand and be a greater part of you, because as it becomes a greater part of you, it becomes a greater part of the world. So you're also probably already experiencing or moving into experiencing a lot more ending of cycles, because as these endings are coming up, they're coming up and they may feel disconcerting to you at these times. There may be endings of relationships, of all kinds of things that are not serving your higher purpose any longer. And in order for you to become in greater alignment and transcend those energies into the higher energies of your soul, of your spirit, you need to allow a letting go, a release of things, so you can enable and make that space to move into those higher energies, so you can then allow that energy of your higher self to become a greater part of your life, to bring you a greater joy, and to bring a lot more of you, dear souls, together to express that what you are now beginning to feel and experience may be something that reminds you of many lifetimes ago, for there are a lot of karmic cycles that have been cleared and are continued to be cleared. For this was all part of many of you as individuals, part of your journey to clear any karmic energy, so you could fully immerse and fully emerge into the truth of who you are. So these lower dimensional energies are dissipated away and uplift you, and everyone comes into this greater understanding and greater unity. So take that time to allow yourselves to see and really acknowledge what is no longer serving you. Take your time to feel very blessed that your pathway has led you to where you are now, and that many of you are coming into your what we would call your sovereign power, so you can share and be more aware of the innate power and gifts you hold within. And to allow these innate and powerful gifts to become a greater part of your life, dear ones, this is where this releasing and letting go brings in that space, so you are reminded of the power. But that power comes through, dear ones, remember, through love, through compassion, through integrity, through rising above any limitations that in the past may have also been in place to make you, or to assist you, or to encourage you to look deeper within, so you can integrate and use the power of your higher wisdom, and so achieve that greater happiness in your life, and these transformative energies that are not just transformative for you, but transcend you up into the energy of your higher self. And in doing so, you are, as we keep saying, helping that, encouraging that, those around you to move into that energy of love, to not be controlled or feared by what is going on in that outside world, to cause you to almost be like a deer in the headlights and stop. But as you're aware of that, as you're aware and you disconnect from the outside and reconnect within, you're going to find that your truth takes you to higher ground, to the energies that are very much taking us all now, all of humanity, into a greater awareness of living in greater harmony and truth from the alignment with your divine self. So when you feel there's a need to reflect more deeply within, honor those feelings and take that time. Because you may have felt quite isolated, and this has been a necessary part of this change, if you like, to help you be guided and connect to your true nature, to help you then realize and discern what is true for you. Because what may be true for somebody else, what may be causing somebody else to act in a certain way, is not your truth. Remember, everybody, every single soul, every single human on this planet has their own unique path. And by allowing each and every one of you, yourself, where everything begins with, to be who you are, you give others that same permission to be who they are. And when each one of you is true to yourself, of being who you authentically are, that is the most empowering energy you can bring to this world. Because that is who you came here to be, dear ones. You came here to be you, to be your divine self, to light this world up with the love that you hold within. So when you feel these energies are becoming, shall we say, more concerning to you, take some time to immerse yourself within. It may be you take some time to immerse yourself in nature, to immerse yourself in the light of your true self. For this is where you will find the peace and the guidance for you to move in the world in more peace and more power. And by doing so, you are contributing to this ascension process, this transcending of the lower energies into your higher mind. Remember, dear ones, it is the lower mind and that of the ego that feels more fear, feels more disconnection, feels limited, feels angry, and these feelings are all natural, but you shouldn't be feeling them long term. If they're hanging about, they're almost immobilizing you. But acknowledge those feelings and then ask yourself, how would love respond to what I am feeling? And let that love dissipate the feelings of the lower mind, of the ego, with greater peace and the wisdom that you hold within you. We would also remind you that the laughter is such a great medicine. And it isn't disrespectful that some of you may feel guilty that while there are such events going on that are upsetting in your world, that you should feel happy. And that is a way of control. So remember that. The more happy you are, the more joy you can have in your life, the more you're going to uplift those energies for everyone to move in the place of their true being. You can be joyous, you can have laughter, and you can still have great compassion for your fellow human beings. So find those things that bring you joy. As these energies are coming in, really take that time to connect to those energies, to feel what they are moving you towards, to keep that open heart, to allow those energies of your soul that is connected to your oversoul, to your higher self, to the ultimate supreme divine energies to move through you. And you'll know when those energies are moving through you because you feel a greater knowing within you. So allow yourselves to disconnect from any energies that are making you feel unsettled or anxious. Acknowledge that and ask yourselves, what is controlling my emotions? What is causing this anxiety or this undoubted fear that is making me feel this way? And then connect to that love within you, to that light, and put those emotions in that light. Allow yourself to be soaked in that light, and make this daily exercise that you can do so you'll strengthen your resilience, because we assure you, dear ones, in the coming months there are going to be much to celebrate, many breakthroughs, because of individuals like yourself that are holding that light, that are sending that light out and bringing about this transformation through the ascension process that is well into the higher energies, energetic systems now. So let these cosmic energies fill and surround your whole being. Let yourself soak up that peace. Allow yourself to soak up that light every day, so you can be aware when you're being taken away from your center, and you can gently acknowledge that and reconnect back within. We love you so much. We have a profound, utmost respect for all the work you are doing, and we continue to support you, as does Mother Earth, as does Grandfather Sky, as does so many cosmic beings that are all part of this ascension, not just humans. There are many non-physical as well as your non-physical that are participating to bring about this greater world of unity and harmony. So remind yourselves that you are profoundly loved, profoundly supported by us, the Federation of Light, your family of light. You are respected, you are valued, and you are loved. Stay true to yourself. Keep that trust and that energy of profound love in your hearts, and let that continue to open up your world into the beautiful, harmonic unity of energies that you are all moving towards. So be with yourselves. Know that we are with you at all times. Keep practicing your quiet times, your stillness, your time with nature, your time with the animals, and know that you are moving into times to celebrate, times of great joy. as you hold that light. We hold you forever, for all eternity. Namaste. So I felt that they were quite insistent that we remind ourselves of what tries to take us away from our centre. So I remind myself every day, setting my intentions every morning to give gratitude to the world, to the good things that are in my life. And believe me when I say, it's not always a smooth ride, but I find, it is through our challenges that we can grow and we can expand. And when we look back, we give thanks for those things that moved us out of the mundane, that moved us out of our comfort zone. So I hope that has helped you. I just felt so much love coming from them, but also a great power today, almost like holding that energy still so we can just really feel and be in that energy and move into the world from that place within us. So remember, dear ones, your heart is a portal. Make that connection each day. Even if you hold crystals there, that's another way that when I meditate every morning, I love to have my crystals with me. Remember, they are energetic beings. So sending you all my love. Please remember to subscribe and share with your friends. And I look forward to speaking and being with you again very soon. All my love. Namaste.